They leave no warning, no time to prepare, just a flash of light and a moment that changes everything. Welcome back to Infinity Beyond. In today's episode, we come home, to Earth, to uncover the ancient scars left behind by cosmic collisions and ask the haunting question, what happens when an asteroid hits? Let's start with a truth that's often overlooked. Earth has been hit, many times. Our planet is a survivor in a solar system full of chaos, and though erosion, plate tectonics, and vegetation have hidden most evidence, scientists have uncovered more than 190 confirmed impact craters across the globe. Each one tells a story, some of destruction, some of extinction, and some of transformation. Perhaps the most infamous is the Chicxulub crater, buried beneath the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. 66 million years ago, a 10-kilometer-wide asteroid slammed into Earth at over 72,000 kilometers per hour. The impact released energy equivalent to 10 billion Hiroshima bombs. Firestorms swept across continents. Mega tsunamis swallowed coastlines. A thick cloud of dust and sulfur blanketed the sky, plunging the planet into darkness for months, possibly years. Photosynthesis collapsed. Ecosystems unraveled. Dinosaurs, once rulers of Earth, vanished. But from that destruction came a new era. Mammals rose. Eventually, humans appeared. That impact didn't just end a chapter, it opened a new one. But Chicxulub is only one crater among many. In Russia, the Popogi crater spans 100 kilometers. In Canada, the Manicouagan crater, visible from space, was caused by an impact 214 million years ago. And then there's the Vredefort Dome in South Africa, an ancient wound more than 300 kilometers wide, formed over 2 billion years ago. These aren't relics of the past, they're warnings written in stone. The most sobering part? It doesn't take a dinosaur killer to cause devastation. In 1908, over a remote forest in Tunguska, Siberia, a 50-meter object exploded mid-air. The resulting shockwave flattened 2,000 square kilometers of forest, an area the size of a major city. If that explosion had happened just a few hours later, over London, Tokyo, or New York, the death toll would have been in the millions. And remember the Chelyabinsk event in 2013? That was just 20 meters wide, and still injured 1,500 people with shattered glass and a massive atmospheric blast. These aren't ancient events, they're reminders that space is still watching. So, what would happen if a similar impact occurred today? Let's imagine a 300-meter-wide asteroid, large enough to wipe out a major metropolitan region, is discovered. Impact in 72 hours. What do? There's no time to launch a deflection mission. No time for global politics. Only time to calculate the impact zone and evacuate. But that's just the start. The air blast could level buildings for hundreds of kilometers. Shock waves would circle the globe. And if it struck an ocean, mega tsunamis would devastate coastlines. Even worse, if the asteroid is over 1 kilometer wide, it could trigger global climate collapse, a modern-day nuclear winter. Billions could be at risk. But here's the twist. We might not even know it's coming. As discussed in Segment 9, many near-Earth objects remain undetected, especially smaller ones. The sky is vast, and asteroids are dark, fast-moving, and silent. That's why early detection is our first and most important defense. It's also why missions like NEO Surveyor and telescopes like Vera Rubin Observatory are critical. They give us the lead time we need. And yet, not all impacts are bad. Ironically, they've shaped Earth in remarkable ways. Some scientists believe asteroid impacts delivered water to our planet billions of years ago. Others may have carried the amino acids and organics that kick-started life. Even mass extinctions cleared ecological space for new species to thrive. So while impacts can destroy, they also create. They are not just catastrophes. They are cosmic resets. Today, we stand at a turning point. For the first time, humans have the tools to see these threats coming and possibly stop them. We've moved from superstition to simulation, from helplessness to strategy. We know what to look for. We know how to respond. And with every mission, every telescope, every line of code, we grow better prepared. But vigilance must be constant, because space doesn't give warnings, only moments. In the next episode of Infinity Beyond, we'll take a hopeful leap forward. If we one day colonize the asteroid belt, what would life look like there? Could we build cities within asteroids, powered by solar energy, populated by explorers, scientists, even families? Tune in as we imagine the architecture, culture, and survival of asteroid civilizations. Until then, like, subscribe, and stay curious, because every crater is a story, and the next one might be ours to write.